Hello my angels, how are you all? Welcome back to a new vlog. My goodness gracious me, it has been a busy few days, hasn't it? I left you guys on my way home from London. I don't quite know, I feel like the chronological order of the vlogs have been a little bit higgledy-piggledy, so I'm sorry about that. But we've just spent the last few days just, honestly, it really does take me a little while to like process things. We, of course, were with Josie at Le Manoir, and then yesterday I was in London, and it was, needless to say, back to back, but unbelievable. So as you guys would have seen, we were at the LTK event yesterday morning, and it was actually quite overwhelming in all honesty with you, but unbelievable all at the same time. Just to be able to get that opportunity to be in that room and get to meet the people and just be amongst the other people there. Like when I say I was fangirling, they were like, you know, the OGs and quite honestly just queens when it comes to content creation. I just felt really honoured and extremely lucky to be there. And when I tell you that goodie bag, I know I promised you an unboxing, and we are going to do an almighty one today. So we'll go through, we're gonna have to go through everything. Anushka and I, genuinely, we couldn't believe it. And I'm like, I genuinely have to pinch myself. I mean, it's too much for one person. So I'm gonna have to do something. But with Black Friday coming up, I know that Boots are offering like unbelievable deals. So I'm also praying that a lot of the products in the goodie bags are also going to be within that Black Friday sale. So I'll go through it and I will try and link as many as I can possibly down below with the best Black Friday deals we can find, because obviously gifting season coming up is expensive, so every little penny that you can save, it definitely helps. Well, as you also would have seen yesterday, I had my hair like slicked back within an inch of its life. So today oh, it was so nice. Last night I poured more H salon oil into my hair than I care to actually admit. But it is so divine, and I don't know about you, but I am seeing so much growth. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm also due in the next couple of weeks my refresh for my highlights, which I'm desperately excited about. But anyway, all in all, I have to admit I'm quite tired, but I've got a really gorgeous day ahead of me. Just organising, getting bits and pieces together for obviously what we're about to enter into, which I'm so excited about. Just getting organised with Black Friday, and so many of you guys are always asking me questions about Black Friday, about the brands that I work with on a yearly basis, on monthly basis, you know, my dream brands that I'm so lucky to get to work with, that quite a lot of the year don't offer deals. So I know loads of them are, and actually somebody asked me the other day, I know Vivaya are doing a Black Friday sale, so I will leave all of the brands down below who I know are doing epic deals. But another question I got the other day was you guys wanted to start investing in your workout wear, and as you know, I'm obsessed with Halara, everything they stand for, and I just thought it'd be really nice to kind of go through. I've actually got nothing new, but they are part of their like core collection, and how I started my Halara collection, kind of like my desert island. If you guys are going to spend, you know, your hard-earned money on pieces from Halara, what would be my favourite pieces? So I've actually pulled out a few bits and bobs in the bedroom, and I thought we could go through that together. And then I have been dreaming about the Le Manoir 4 Saisons squash soup. It was so delicious. And when I got home, I looked through the book, because August was like, I think the recipe is within the book, and it's our like farm to plate book that we got with our propagators, our like what are they called? Yeah, propagators. And when I got back, I looked through the book, and the celeriac remoulade was the recipe in there. Obviously it was delicious, but I was like, oh. So I did Google it, and I have found a rendition, and I do have the ingredients. So I thought, do you know what, we will make Raymond Blanc's squash, butternut squash soup. I'm also might even, not that I should admit to this, but I might Leonorify it and do like a spiced butternut squash. I think that would be lovely. And literally just what the doctor ordered. Fingers crossed you agree with me that I'm sounding a little bit better. I mean, honestly, I could not have taken more care of myself. I know the working hours are a lot, but I have not been around anybody that's sick. I have been going to bed early. I have been bathing. I have been taking my vitamins. So I do not know how I have been struck down, but I have to say, I really do think that I am on the upward trajectory. I have to be honest, I did not feel my best yesterday afternoon. I was just thinking, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to get through this? Anyway, I did, and it was the most magical evening. L'Occitane, I don't have enough words to describe how special last night was. The performance, Becca, every single word, like I really hope, if you guys haven't watched that vlog, please go back and watch it, because her lyrics, the story behind her songs, the meaning behind the songs, obviously her vocals are just spine-tingling, but it really was the meaning behind the lyrics and why she wrote the song and the way that she sang it with such passion and in some ways empathy. It was just beautiful. The table was quite something, wasn't it? There really is beauty in simplicity, and just the way that they did the florals, the incredible moon at the end. I'm telling you right now, I had an email about 15 minutes ago. When I say I was screaming, one of the things that I was howling at the moon about came through. I'm so excited about it, and you guys, you will all understand it when Vlogmas is revealed. And you know me, I try to plan things that are really exciting and just get my creative juices flowing, and yeah, there's lots of things in the pipeline. We try to make it just phenomenal. Christmas in our household is so special, so for another year I can't wait to share it with you. But do me one favor. Do me one favour, please, my angels, if ever you have ever enjoyed my YouTube channel, ever you've even watched a couple of minutes and I've hopefully brought a smile to your face, please do me one thing and hit that subscribe. It means more to me and more to my team than you would ever know, just to build this unbelievably special and wildly powerful community of epic human beings is one of my not only greatest honours, but it's something that I am immensely proud of. And I do classify so many of you as really dear friends, and I know that might sound odd, but I speak to you every day. I hear from you every day. I chat to you guys every day. You know everything about me. You're all so kind. And it just, yeah, it makes my day that I get to spend so much of my time with you and get to share such a special time of year. So if you can, hit that subscribe. It would mean so much. Anyway, I am a little bit snivelly, so you'll have to excuse this like little snotty and grotty voice, but I promise I am feeling better. So Helen and Susie, big shout out to you guys. You're always so kind. I feel like you're my second and third mummy. But yeah, we've got a really gorgeous, a little bit slower day ahead of us today. I'm going to be sharing all of my favourite bits and bobs from Halara that you guys can get in the Black Friday sale. We're going to be making the famous Raymond Blanc butternut squash with a little Leonora twist or two. And then we are going to get into that nitty gritty. I can't believe this goodie bag. I don't think I've ever received, and I'm so blessed to, you know, of course, like you guys get to see it. I am beyond blessed. I'm blooming well spoiled. I'm so spoiled, but I'm so grateful. When I say this gifting was like, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And the team member was like, do you want one? I was like, sorry, come again. And I mean, there's like aura rings, like steamery, unbelievable. So we are going to do like an enormous Black Friday boots unboxing, and I'm going to link everything. So make sure to take advantage, because once the sale is over, it is over. And I know with December and gift giving, it does get expensive. So make sure to get them in the sale. It's a win-win. Anyway, I'm definitely looking more presentable and I am feeling a lot more human today. I've popped on kind of, this is my unstoppable suit, I like to call it. It's one of my all-time favorite Halara pieces ever, and I like to wear it around the house. Of course, it's designed to, you know, you can work out in it, but it just makes me feel really confident, very sexy. Mark really likes this bodysuit as well. And when I sell you, I go to Reformer Pilates. Every single person in there, both male and female, ask me where my incredible bodysuit's from. Of course, I answer, of course, it's Halara. So let's head into the bedroom. I've made a bit of a mess as per usual. And I'm going to share with you kind of the things, you know, when you've got your drawers, gosh, I really am wobbling on here, aren't I? But I feel like you're gonna be able to understand. You know when you've got your drawers and everything's folded up, and quite honestly, you don't ever get to like the halfway down to the bottom because you've got your favorites and your repeats. It's the exact same with my underwear drawer and my pajama drawer. My Halara drawer, I'm very lucky, I've got quite a lot, but I do also have like summer Halara and winter Halara, and then I've got my core Halara that I wear all year round, and then I've got my workout drawer, and I've kind of got all these old leggings I've had for absolutely years. I've got all my jumpers at the bottom there, and then I don't actually get past like the halfway to the bottom of the drawer. It's all my favorites that are on the top that I literally just wear on repeat, and they are all Halara. So let's head into the bedroom. I'll show you my favorite bits and bobs. I'm going to show you this bodysuit. You guys have seen this before and you went mad for it last time, so I'll share it again, and yeah, we're just gonna have a gorgeous afternoon together. Here we are, and exhibit A, mess. You know, when you're sort of in a rush, and I've just been really naughty, shoving things in drawers, and after I saw your comments this morning saying what would be my faves, I just thought, you know what, it's the perfect excuse to get everything out, refold it, share it with you guys, and put it back in some order. But this is definitely one of my faves. I don't know whether they do this exact, it's kind of like a workout jumpsuit unitard, but what they have just brought out, which I'm desperate to get my hands on, they've just brought out like a flared unitard, like jumpsuit workout suit, and it's absolutely beautiful, very similar. I love the thumb holes, and it's just the fabric of Halara. The technology is unbelievable. It's got like three-way stretch, it keeps you warm, but it also doesn't make you sweat, which I love. And the other thing, although it literally just sculpts your body to perfection, like honestly, with any other full body suits that literally fit you to this extent, I don't feel confident going out in it. I don't know why, it's a personal thing. However, I put my Halara on, and I will actually be really honest with you guys, I have put socks and boots and a coat over this and actually worn it out. I just feel like sexy in it. I feel good. It literally just sculpts my body, and it doesn't show any of the lumps and bumps. It is black, it's so flattering, and it's just stunning. It also does have the little leg pockets as well, in case you want to put your car keys, lip gloss, AirPods, shocks, all of that malarkey. I'm telling you right now, if you guys haven't tried the Shocks headphones, game changers. Game changers. If you're somebody that has, you know, headphones or AirPods in your ears for quite long periods of times, and you find that your ears begin to ache, you will never look back. The Shocks are unbelievable. And so is this gorgeous jumpsuit from Halara. So this is definitely an absolute fave, and if you like this, then I think you guys are gonna be besotted with the new flare, so I'll leave that in the description box down below. And then I've kind of got my OGs. This is definitely my favourite Halara product of all time. I know that's a huge statement, but I mean it, and I have it in every single colour. I think that's actually a tiny bit of deodorant on that. You can see they are very well worn, and that's the other thing I love about Halara. This has probably been in the washing machine about 500 times, and as you can still see, the colour is pitch black. The quality is amazing, the fit, the support, and again the way it makes me feel, just feeling confident in myself to do my very best. And this is the double strap cropped twisted low back sports bra. It's got the inbuilt elastic sports bra in between, and it comes down to, I tell you what, I'll put this on and then you can actually see what it looks like. It's kind of like practicality meets ballet core. It is so beautiful, and when I tell you it comes in a gazillion different colors, I mean it. I have it in black, white, green, red, pale blue, purple. Oh my goodness. And probably with the festive season coming up, I have no doubt in my mind that Halara have probably added a few more colours. Who thinks, I'm going to say it here now, I think we should, I feel like we should do our own edit. We should do our own edit. You guys need to try and make that happen, please. So naughty of me. And then they just do epic designs. So, you know, I'm not like uber confident in a pair of like super short shorts. I say that because actually this is again another favourite of mine for the summer that I absolutely live in, and quite frankly I wear it at the moment with a cashmere jumper. But they do these crossover, which again are the most flattering design. I will not get sick of talking about Halara's designs. They are sensational, and just the crossover effect just like elongates and just showcases the tiniest part of your waist. And my mother would always say, Leonora, I'm in my 60s, I've lost my waist. And now she wears Halara, she's like, I now know what you're talking about. And she likes to wear hers quite high, and the Halara comes up and it supports everything that she needs it to support, whether she is going for a walk or yoga or reformers or doing a HIIT class. You know, it's really important, especially with her knees, that she has supported leggings. But the way that the leggings come up, she loves them. She absolutely loves them. And they do these skirts where you've got the gorgeous crisscross over the front, a really pretty little fun flirty skirt, and then underneath you've got a pair of their high performance shorts. Insane. So I'm going to pop these on just so that you can actually see what I mean, because they are unbelievable. Exhibit A. The best sports bra you will find in the business. It is sensational. I wouldn't say that you should run marathons in it in terms of support, but if you just wanted a really good all-rounder that is so comfortable and really flattering, this is the one. So you've got the really gorgeous double strap detail, lovely scooped neckline. It comes slightly lower, so in terms of modesty, it's not too short, you're not showing too much of your midriff. And then underneath, just so that you can see, this is the sports bra detail. Really gorgeous, really supportive, but it also doesn't cut in. And then the prettiest bit about it is the back. It's so gorgeous. It scoops down, and then you have this really lovely, very simple cross detail. And one thing you would probably think is that, well, actually lying down, is that comfortable? Well, I do reformers, you know, I love them. And lying down on a reformer bed, you don't even feel it. It's brilliant. And that was actually my worry when I got my first one. I was like, well, that can't be comfortable to lie down on. Do not worry. They thought about that for you. And then this is the cute little skirt. Whether you want to play tennis or go running. I tell you who also loves these is Venera. I've got Venera into Halara because she was, let's say, I don't want to say who she, you know, she loves gym wear and she spends her life in gym wear, and she's got an unbelievable body, but it was costing a fortune and they don't wash well. They were losing colour, they were losing elasticity, and they were costing too much money. So I actually gave her last year for Christmas some Halara, and she's never looked back, and the skirts are so up her street. And I love them. I think they're so flattering and so cute. And again, with the little short, you can have your phone in your pocket and just have the skirt over the top. They're also great for layering. So these are the little crop jackets that I actually could not live without, and I think that they are just brilliant. Again, the fabric of Halara is really the best thing about it. The amount of research that has gone into creating the fabric to ensure that it is high performance, ensuring that it has every which way stretch you could possibly need it to be. It to ensure that it's keeping you warm, but also making sure you're not overheating. The zips, to the thumb holes, to the way that it fits your body, they have thought of everything. This is my favorite jacket that they do because of the silhouette. It's kind of, it really nips you in at the waist, and then it's got this really cute little peplum. It's so stunning, and how seamless is that? Turn up to like a paddle lesson in this and you just mean business. You might not win, but you most certainly look the part, and that is all that matters. So this is what Halara call their stand-up collar. Again, you can see why. Beautiful. It's got thumb hold, ruffle, slim jacket with pockets, and they've brought out so many colours in this. They started off with black and I was like, oh, I need it, and then they brought out chocolate, which is beautiful, and I think they now have brown, blue, and they've just brought out white. So you can imagine my basket currently has the brand new flare unitard and this exact little jacket in white, and they also do a load of beautiful dresses, little tennis dresses, little tennis and golf dresses, also in white. So if you are heading to the courts for a game, then of course you can be in tennis whites. Like, they do the coolest socks as well, and they have like Halara in green bands, and they're so chic. They're absolutely stunning. So this is definitely a little outfit that I wear on repeat. It's kind of like my school uniform, and then as it just gets a little bit chillier, I add like a jumper or a little cashmere cardigan over the top. What else? I mean, there's so many gorgeous tops, and actually their tops are so supportive. I actually personally don't wear them with a sports bra, but if you are a little bit larger chested than I am and you just want a little bit more support, then you can layer up. That's the brilliant thing. That's what's actually designed to be. So this is another gorgeous one of their little crop tops, and again, as you can see, look at how gorgeous that is. I love it. Again, the way that the fabric genuinely like sculpts your body without being uncomfortable. Hello, it's unbelievable, and this is extremely supportive. I could run miles, not that I want to right now, but I could. And it's just really beautiful. I love this detail. It definitely is a little bit more ballet core, and they do this gorgeous little cropped top in other colors as well. It's just a brilliant, brilliant key classic piece that I keep literally on the top of my workout drawer. And because I adore navy blue, I think it is even more flattering than black. And then I get to actually show you what these Softly Zero crisscross leggings look like on. So they have two variations. You've got the slightly cropped version, which is what I have on now, kind of what you would typically call like pedal pusher, and they come up to like the indentation on your calf. They are the exact same fabric, incredible design. You have the pockets on the side and they are seamless, so no camel toes over here. And then this is their solid yoga cropped top. It's gorgeous. It's very, very timeless. It comes down slightly lower than like a normal sports bra would, so you don't have too much midriff on show. And this does also have a inbuilt sports bra underneath as well. Comes in so many different colors. And these leggings, I would say I wear the full length more than I do the quarter length. I like wearing the slightly shorter length during the summer season. And can wear like a cute little pair of sandals, or I might be just like going around the house. They are gorgeous. Right, what else do I have here? These are all the bits and bobs that are just sort of like shoved in because they're on constant rotation. These are my black Halara leggings. I've got them in like purple, green, red, brown, black, navy, so many different colours, and also the gorgeous pale blue that we had for my Luxury by Leonora event in Mallorca, the health and wellness morning, part of my birthday. They were stunning and all the girls just looked unbelievable. I'll actually leave a picture here of what they looked like and the whole event setup. It was stunning, and that's all Halara as well. So yeah, it's just how you envisage it and how you style it and how you feel wearing it, which I think is so important. And I just think the whole brand is incredible, their whole ethos about supporting women to feel their best. You don't have to go and win gold, but if you go and try your best and feel your best whilst doing it, that is all that matters. And yeah, they are designed for women, made by women, and they listen. They listen to you, they listen to me, they listen to their customers and consumers, and all of their questions and concerns and their feedback, and they design these beautiful items with you in mind and with me in mind, which I think is brilliant, because ultimately that's who they're designing it for. So it's important that you always give your feedback, and mine is a gold star rating. So it obviously goes without saying that I adore the brand. Right, I'm going to show you what these look like on, and then I'm going to finish off with this. Absolutely, you've seen me wear this a gazillion times, and it's one of my favourite Halara pieces. And I am definitely going to add a few more of these to my basket, because the Black Friday discounts, the sales are unbelievable. Oh my goodness, I couldn't show you Halara without showing you an easy peasy dress. So these are the dresses I literally live in. They are what I would call my school uniform. They're just easy throw on, no matter what you're doing, whether you're even working out or not and you're just at home. They are the perfect loungewear. And I had this dress before they brought out what they call their easy peasy. And the one sort of con with the dress was the fact that you girlies will feel me. When you go to the loo and you've got to get it all off, you've got to get the jumper off and you've got to pull the dress down, you're sitting on the loo, sort of rather schnoody, and you're cold and you're sort of feeling a bit vulnerable. Well, Halara listened to us and they brought out what they like to call their Softly Zero. So the incredible fabric. Easy peasy collection. So they've got the inbuilt shorts that we all know and love. They are so flattering, they're soft, they're supportive. You've got the inbuilt pocket, but they separate at the back and you can just pull the shorts down and do whatever it is that you need to do without taking everything else off. They also come with removable pads. You've got a beautiful back detail with that gorgeous pear cut out, and they are so flattering. They do them in a gazillion different colours. Black is very timeless, very chic. I have what they call the spun sugar, and it's this beautiful, beautiful like pale blue. They do the most stunning pink. They're gorgeous, and they are just so unbelievably well priced. I love them, absolutely love them. I've got all my girlfriends onto these dresses, so I feel like you guys need to know about them too. Right, I am wobbling on, so I'm going to show you one final thing because you need to know about it. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is Halara's crisscross. So it's got the gorgeous crisscross detail, backless yoga playsuit, and this is in their rifle green hunter colour, and it's beautiful. Is absolutely stunning. It's kind of like this sage olivey green, and it's so flattering. When I say that I am not somebody who would have been that confident to go out in a pair of like short shorts, let alone a rather playsuit, but can we just have a moment for the way that it seamlessly glides over my body? It is so flattering. gorgeous over the bottom. I love the back detail. I think it's so different and it's so comfortable. Again, it's really supportive from a chest point of view as well. And they do also do this in charcoal and I think it's so cute. This is for like the cool girlies, cool reformer girlies that like rock up with their Stanley cups. I try and be one of them. I know I'm not one of them, but at least I look like one of them. And the price point is this good. It is an absolute no-brainer and I'm so blessed to be able to work with the brand. I'm so happy because Halara have been really generous and given me a discount code for 20% off. If you guys use SME in capitals, I'll leave it on screen here, that will get you 20% off full price items, and further than that they've given me a discount code for an extra 5% off. So if you use Leonora_super, so again I'll leave it all on screen and in the description box down below, that will get you an extra 5% off when you spend over £59. Honestly, I cannot recommend the brand enough. I love them. I love the whole concept. I love their morals and I love the products. They feel beautiful, but really it's the way it makes me feel, which is even more important. And when you get them for these prices, it's an absolute no-brainer. So make sure to take advantage of my discount code and go and treat yourselves this Black Friday because the sales are epic. Now, I don't know whether to rock the little play suit or whether to pop my fave bodysuit back on. My plan is to fold all of this up and put it away, so that is what I'm going to do because I've made it even worse than it was before. So I'm going to pop my little bodysuit back on. I'm going to head downstairs. I'm going to get all my ingredients prepped and we are going to make Raymond Blanc's Le Manoir Quatre Saisons squash soup with, I'm definitely wanting to get like a few little spices in there. We're going to jazz it up. I didn't want to be rude and I did think a few times, I was like, is there any salt and pepper anywhere? I was like, well, I can't say that was somewhere it's 2 Michelin stars, can I? So I'm going to put a dash more seasoning in mine. Maybe I am a little bit heavy-handed with the salt, but I did giggle to myself. Can I have a little bit of chili, please? Could you imagine? Anyway, we're going to do that together, and then we are going to get to unbox this insane Boots giddy bag. Parrot over here, and I have just diced up about 4 or 5 garlic cloves, 2 onions, lots of carrots and lots of butternut squash. I sadly can't make a Raymond Blanc recipe because I don't have any red onions. I forgot about those. Anywho, we're going to make a different recipe and it's going to be as equally as delicious, and I'm going to season it slightly more. So first and foremost, I'm going to start off with some onions and the garlic in a saucepan with a very generous amount of olive oil as well as some butter. There's some delicious caramelization that goes on when you add butter and oil together, and it's absolutely delicious. So I'm going to sweat those down on the hob, and then we are going to add the carrots and the butternut squash, a load of stock, and then let it simmer, boil for probably about 25 minutes. So I'm going to sweat these down on the hob, and then I'm going to add the carrots and the butternut squash and let all those flavors infuse together. Add a load of stock and then let it simmer for around about 25 minutes. You want everything to be fully cooked through. And then that's really where you can get a bit jazzy, I think. You could go ahead and add some delicious like coconut milk, creme fraiche, a little bit of double cream. cream, whatever your heart desires. You can really take this recipe anywhere you like it, because you could put cumin, you could put oregano, you could really put chili in here. It could be absolutely delicious. I'm going to get it all in, and I'm also going to fry up some sage and butternut squash. Oh, it's a match made in heaven. So I'm going to get this on the hob and get it started, and we will do the rest together. And in the meantime, I also really need to blow my nose. I look like Little Red Riding Hood with my red nose. Or Rudolph, there we go, just call me Rudolph. I suppose the bonus is that if I got unwell before the festive season, it means that I'm not gonna get unwell during or after. So, you know, there's always a silver lining. I'm just gonna let those sweat down. I need to add in some butter. And I'm gonna do delicious Gruyere wedges for the top of this. Absolutely delicious. You know how you do like French onion soup, and you always have like the bread floats on the top with all the cheese. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So I'm gonna pop in a little bit of seasoning at this point. Salt, pepper, and a little bit of chili. Get those sinuses nice and cleared. Okay. And then just give that a little whirl and let those onions caramelize. And then we are going to add, you can add vegetable stock, this can be vegetarian. Obviously I have just added butter. It could be vegan if you didn't add butter and used vegetable stock. However, this is vegetarian. So hearty, so wholesome, and just that winter warmer recipe that's like a hug in a bowl. Heaven. The onions and the chili, the garlic, salt and pepper are all sizzling away. Already smells divine. And they are pretty much translucent, so I'm going to add in the butternut squash and the carrots. Okay, so in they go. And I'm going to get a little bit of colour onto the carrots and the butternut squash. Because what you can also do is just put all of this. Did you get a butternut squash or did you get a carrot? You got a bit of carrot, lucky you. You can actually pop this on a baking tray and put it into the oven and just roast the whole lot. You don't even need to peel and chop your butternut squash, because quite frankly half the time it's quite a wrestle. You can literally just chop it in half, take the seeds out, lay them down, a little bit of a drizzle of olive oil, and then chop up your carrots, put some red peppers. You can really get jazzy, roast everything and then whack it straight into a blender. However, you can also do it this way. And it means that I can chat to you guys for a bit longer. Right, I'm gonna let those snizzle a little bit, and as I said, get a little bit of colour. Okay, I'm now gonna eyeball it, but I'd probably recommend like 200 to 300 mils of either vegetable stock or chicken stock, or can do water if you didn't have any stock in. I'm one of those kind of cooks where, you know, if I don't have something in stock, I'm not gonna go out and get it. I'm going to try and find a substitute. So whenever I try to give you guys recipes, you know, you can substitute things in and out. And I would say just kind of cover the vegetables, and then you want to bring the heat up, let it come to a boil. Once it's fiercely boiling, maybe a couple of minutes or so, and then pop a lid on it. And pop a lid on it. Pop a lid on it, and I don't know why I'm getting so strung up on pop a lid on it. But anywho, then you're just going to want to let it simmer until all those delicious veggies are super, super soft. And then we are going to get a zhuzh. God, it's been a while since we've used the zhuzh, isn't it? Or you could just pour the whole lot into a blender. I could just use, we have a Vitamix. Oh, Wiggy's just gone to the door and he's just sitting like a precious little child by the door. I don't know whether he wants to go out or whether he's admiring the rain going sideways, but anyway, I'm going to go and give him the option to go outside and pee rather than, choose to pee on the curtains. I'm gonna let this boil, so I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so it has been bubbling away for about 20 minutes or so. I'd say the carrots need a tiny touch longer, but it is this beautiful, very rich orange color, as you can imagine. I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of what it should be looking like. And already it tastes absolutely delicious, but I want to make it creamy without adding too much dairy. And I'm going to pop in a tiny bit of Dutchy organic coconut milk. And what I am going to do is actually pop in all of the beautiful coconut cream at the top. And then it's going to really thicken it up and add such a wonderful little coconut throughout it, and a tiny touch of the milk at the bottom. And then what you can do when you're blending it up, and you can decide how thick you want the soup, and if it's too thick you can add a little bit more coconut, you know, the coconut milk at the bottom, or add a little bit more vegetable stock, or if you love the flavour, just add a tiny touch more water. So I'm going to let that coconut cream just blend all together. Simmer the carrots slightly further, and then I am going to blend it all together into a super, super creamy, soft and completely smooth consistency. Okay, so the soup is almost ready. I've let it cool for about 10 minutes. It tastes unreal, and I've just taken it off the heat, popped it on a chopping board, just somewhere that you don't worry about it. One, moving, but two, burning like a work surface or melting something worse. And I've got this Russell Hobbs. Gosh, we've had this for donkey's years. And it's one of those zhuzhs that you can just get it in. And it's just less mess. One pot. A one pot wonder. Why are you not working? I need to switch it on. So, and just blend this into I have just covered the whole kitchen. Brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Okay, well, it's pretty much almost smooth. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to deal with that situation in a little bit. Almost ready. And the consistency is magnificent, if I can say so myself. Yum. Now I'm going to taste test it and just make sure I don't need to add in any more seasoning. And then I'm going to set that to one side, and this with a copious amount of sourdough loaf with Gruyere melted, like Arga toast, Gruyere on the top, a little bit of grated garlic as well. Oh, that's good. Ooh. It is so delicious. Oh my god. Oh, it's excellent. I can say so myself. I'm going to put a tiny bit more salt, and that is outstanding. So I'm going to leave that to one side, and we are going to have a date to go and unbox or ungift bag the most generous goodie bag I think I have ever received. And then tonight I'm going to have this for dinner, as I said, with a gorgeous, lovely sort of like garlicky, cheesy Gruyere toast, but I'm also going to fry up some sage, and it's going to be outstanding. So easy, but so good. This is literally going to heal me. Honestly, do not think you're ready for this. This is absolutely crazy. Crazy. I am genuinely shooketh. And also, I just never knew Boots stocked so many brands from literally the two ends of the spectrum. They actually, I mean, I'm absolutely shook. And then, of course, like Dyson being so wildly generous. So if you guys watched my last vlog, you would have seen that Dyson were running a gift code and they were really, really generous. And they agreed to let you guys have that specific code. Fingers crossed, if we still have it, I'll make sure it's in the description box down below. If it's still live, if you buy any of their Amber Silk collection, any of their hair tools, you get the styling gift set. This whole gift set for free. Like, look at how insane this is. Like, beautiful chic box. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna do a full Dyson unboxing with you, because I have to pinch myself because they have also been so crazily, like, someone wake me up from this dream that I think I'm in. Like, they have sent me a Dyson Airwrap styling tool. I think they saw the whole palaver that went on in New York and you guys made it happen, I have no doubt in my mind. And they've just launched the Amber Silk collection. It's absolutely stunning. You know how crazy I went for the pink Dyson Airwrap and how devastated I was that I wasn't going to be able to use it here in the UK. And I know so many of you are asking. I have not given it away yet. I wanted to run it for a full month to give you guys the chance to enter, to tag as many friends as you want before I did like the announcement. So I'm still yet to pick a winner. So if you haven't entered, I'll leave the details to my Dyson giveaway. It's in no partnership with Dyson at all. I bought the Dyson Airwrap when I was in New York because mine sadly wouldn't work because of the converter situation, the voltage. But I think they saw that and they sent me one of their brand new Amber Silk collections, and it's the most beautiful pink you have ever seen. And if you guys buy anything from the Amber Silk collection, you get them free. They're free. We all love a deal, especially when it's free. So I'm gonna do like a full separate whole thing for Dyson, because I feel like I'm just like, who am I? Who am I? Anywho, what's in here is beyond unfathomable to me. So first and foremost, look at these. These are tatty lashes, and you get the Invisalign, and look at how beautiful they are. I really do sometimes when I'm filming and I'm shooting, or if I've got like red carpets and I'm doing my own makeup, I always want to do like the end lashes just to get like a little bit of a flutter, but I never feel confident doing them myself. And these, they're like individual lashes, and by the looks of it, from this and like how to bond, clamp and seal, they give you everything on the inside. It looks really simple to do it yourself. I tell you who has unbelievable lashes and does her lashes really well is Anushka. So I'm gonna get Nishki to teach me how to do it. And then this, I saw this the other day when we went to the Trace event and Laura Mercier was there, and I was desperate to get my hands on it. And this was within the Boots goodie bag. So this is Laura Mercier's brand new translucent hydrating setting spray. And it's an ultra blur. The gorgeous makeup artist did it there and then on me. And it's such a gorgeous mist. Like, you know when you're doing setting spray and you actually end up having like blotches, or you feel like you're soaking wet, this is stunning. Can we also take a moment for the packaging? It is beautiful. I'm definitely getting my voice back. Okay, we're gonna do a little, oh, you know those like Evian water mists? It's like even more beautiful than that. That is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and get as many links as I can for you guys down there in that description box. A brand that I adore and have supported from the very, very, very beginning. A huge fan and client before I ever was so lucky enough to receive anything. You know, my Beauty Effect box. All my makeup brushes are Beauty Effect and I absolutely love them. I haven't seen these, but this is Beauty Effect's 3-in-1 cotton Korean cleansing pads. removes waterproof makeup, cleanses and moisturizes, and detoxifies, removing pollution. That is so clever. Oh wow, they're little individually numbers. That is so good. So literally, we all know Korean skincare is the best. They're just like 10 steps ahead of us. So I am definitely going to give those a whirl, and I'm going to let you know what I think of those. But you get so many in the box. Okay, well that's so cool. I'm also going to pop a few of these things to one side, obviously for the girls, my family, my mum, Venera, and then I think what I might do, there's I think gonna be an end of year almighty. I think I'm just gonna do one huge giveaway, which I think is very exciting. So stay pending for that. This looks gorgeous. This is a Bubble Slam Dunk Glam Edition. It's a hydrating moisturizer. How fun is that? What a gorgeous stocking filler. And look at how sparkly that bottle is. So it's dermatologist recommended, clinically tested, vegan and cruelty free. It's all goes like fragrance free, paraben free, dye free, sulfate free, you get the gist. AM and PM. This is gorgeous. I could imagine, oh my God, my teenage self would have absolutely died for that. That is so cute. Okay, then a little bit of a Lancome, an icon for a reason. The Hypnos mascara is one of the finest and best in the world, and this is a gorgeous gift set. Guys, Christmas presents. This is insane. So this is the stars of the show. Talking of the stars of the show, are you the star of the show? Hey, are you the most beautiful little cretin? Sorry, I didn't want to show your bits on camera. Hey, but look, we've got the stars of the show, our ultimate beauty icons. Am I right or am I right? So inside you get the ultimate repair, reverses visible skin damage. That is like the very best in their skincare line. So the fact that you get that in this set is insane. Let's put you on there, Wigs. You want to go down there? Oh, okay, all right, well, be careful. Don't jump off. You want to come back down? That was a silly Billy, wasn't it? Okay, you want your big kissies? You want your big kissies? Okay. Right, I'm going to put Wigs down. He wants to say hello to everybody though, so hi. He just wants to be held and kissed and caressed, don't we all? And then you get the, oh my gosh, this is the Genifique Ultimate Eye Cream for a brighter and smoother look. Yes, please. And then this is the Hypnos. You get a full-sized Hypnos Noir mascara, longer, fuller looking lashes. Then we have, oh, I've been wanting to try one of these. This is a water filter. It's tap water, Shower Pro Diamond shower filter. Take your daily routine to the next level. And as you guys know, I take my hair care very seriously, and one of the factors that we don't usually actually think of is actually how hard our water can be. So this is a water filter. It can be used with both hot and cold water. That's so interesting. So interesting. I can't wait to try that out. A little bit of Paco Rabanne. You know how much I love my fragrances. And I actually haven't. I know it is iconic. I actually have never owned the Million Gold Paco Rabanne perfume. So I'm going to give that a little whiffingtons. Now we have loads more. This is exactly what I want to be able to do. Those are the kind of like little individual wing lashes that have been, only like the real professional lash techs can do it, where it looks like really fluffy. And they've already designed them for you. So all you have to do is just put the little lashes on the corners. I think I'm gonna do that for my shoots coming up. They're called angel feathers, yeah. Angel feathers, my angels. Okay, then we have, ooh, what is this? Gras. Don't know. It's brow enhancing serum for visibly fuller brows. Well, you know, I love a bushy brow look. So it says 80% saw visibly fuller brows and 86% saw healthier brows. Yes to this. Absolutely. Dermatology tested and approved. And that is the branding. Gosh, honestly, this goodie bag goes on and on. Then we have the little Boots Vanity Clear makeup bag, little skincare bag. It's gorgeous. The quality is beautiful. Black, gold hardware and clear. They're so handy for traveling and also just handy to have because you can see what's inside it. You don't have to go rummaging around. As you know, the rummaging in my makeup bags are driving me insane. And thank you so much for all of your recommendations, by the way. You guys have absolutely smashed it with the makeup bag recommendations. I've been loving it. LilySilk, one of my favorite brands, and I've only recently really discovered it. Their lip products, the lip masks are stunning. So this is their bouncy and firm serum, their eye sleeping mask, and then their bouncy and firm sleeping mask. So look at how gorgeous that little gift set is. Whether it's a beautiful little stocking filler or a lovely present for maybe your sister or your partner or your mum, or a little something tucked into a Christmas tree. This is so gorgeous. And the products are, I'm like, wow, look at that. That's so cute. That is the little eye sleeping mask. The branding is so stunning. Okay, so that is beautifully all put together. I tell you who would love this. I mean, I really would love to keep it myself, but oh my gosh, there's just so much stuff in here. Vanera loves LilySilk. Then here we have good old number 7. This is Good Intent. My mum loves number 7. She's a huge fan. This is their Glow Grind Cleansing Balm, Vitamin C and Squalane. Probably need to give that a whirl myself. Sol de Janeiro. Oh, this is their Body Badalada. Body Badalada. I've got 2 of those. How generous. Vitamin infused lotion. I'm going to smother myself tonight in this. Now, considering they've given me 2, I'm going to put one to one side and make sure that is part of the giveaway. Then we've got, oh, I'm definitely going to keep these. This is Humantra's Zero Sugar Electrolyte Drink with Himalayan Lime. I've heard so much about this brand, and apparently it is literally like a hangover cure in a sachet. But just if you're like feeling a little bit dehydrated or really just need a pick-me-up or to try and fight off anything, make sure you're taking your vitamins and lots of electrolytes. And especially if you're maybe somewhere hot or doing a lot of working out and really need to get hydration back into your body, electrolytes is a great way to do that. Shiseido, oh my gosh. Okay, we've got the Vital Perfection. This is the Lift, Sculpt and Refine. It's a Lift Dynamic 4D, and this is their night serum. This is so gorgeous. Okay, I am going to be testing all of this out over the next few weeks, and I will come back and do like our first impressions. I always obviously can tell you what I think and smelling it and touching it and seeing it and my first reaction, but with skincare I like to give it a full whirl before giving you my full opinion. This is, oh, I've never heard of this before. Anua? Pronounce that, Anua? This is number 10 plus, is azelaic acid and hyaluron. Wow, it's a smoothing serum and it reduces redness and it gives a natural exfoliation. Wow, it's got 10% azelaic acid. Okay, then we've got some gorgeous scrunchies. I'm always searching high and low for my silk scrunchies. Where are they? My mother has stolen them. I have a really beautiful glass vase, and it's always, you know, beautifully full of just the most stunning silk scrunchies. And she comes to visit and they literally have all vanished. So I'm going to actually hide these. These are from Silver Cloud, 2 buttercup satin large scrunchies. Ready, set, glow. And these are their limited edition. They are beautiful, and little things like this are the most perfect stocking filler, especially for like a girly girl like me. Oh, Days. This is a Vanilla Whip foaming body wash. Oh, how snazzy. No, stop it. Is it like a... Oh, it's quite naughty, isn't it? My gosh, that is rather naughty. Oh, it smells divine. Gosh, it makes you want to eat it. Definitely wouldn't recommend that, but the smell is insane. The branding is so cool. That is bougie. An intensely moisturizing body wash that leaves skin feeling nourished and deliciously scented. Well, I cannot wait to try that. Then this is another product from them. This is the Sunny. This is the vanilla and coconut all body spray and deodorant. How do you do this? Oh, it's just a... Oh. Is that working correctly? Is that working? Oh no. Oh no, that was not quite right. There we go. Twist, Leonora, twist. Oh, it smells divine. Oh, thank you very much. Lovely. Right, you're gonna have to bear with, because literally this is like a Mary Poppins bag in here. I am not even joking. This is just ridiculous. Red Bound by Hannah English, the breakout hack, Skin Milk Activated Cica Toner. That sounds interesting. Contains intensive calming ingredients. Contains barrier supporting ingredients and contains skin strengthening ingredients. The Rebound Milkman always delivers morning and night. Hello, did somebody order refreshments? Meet your skin's favorite milkman. I love that. Gosh, I'm definitely gonna try that out. Then this is Aqua Bomb. Oh, eye gel. Visibly reduces the appearance of dark circles and eye bags. Yes, please. And it's the type of packaging where you're like, that's definitely gonna work. That's a very serious looking packaging. Gosh, okay. Then we have Soap and Glory Vanilla-licious. Let's try that again, Leonora. Vanilla-licious. Body lotion. I promise you, I've not had a drink. I have had some day nurse today, but this is literally, honestly, I have the dream job. I am so lucky. Then in here, more number 7. This is Good Intent Bouncy Jelly Mask. This has hyaluronic acid and rice ferment. Then we have Bubble Step 2 Treatment. The Cosmic Milk Silk Hydrating Toner. That's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I have heard so much about this. This is what the TikTok girlies, those like beauty girlies on TikTok swear by. They do the whole, yeah, I try. Glow for it. This is the brow serum for thicker and fuller brows. Christ, I'm gonna have a pair of slugs on my face. Yeah, I can't wait. They're gonna be Cara Delevingne brows in no time. Oh, is this Rehab? Oh, I have literally been wanting to try Rehab ever since Stacey Solomon launched. I'm obsessed with Stacey. I think she's amazing. I think what she's built as a mother, as a woman, her sister's incredible. They're just honestly a huge inspiration. Everything from the TV shows, they're incredible. And they have launched a hair care company called Rehab. And they are these gorgeous little capsules. Let me get that to focus so you can actually see the branding. Can you see? There we go. And they come in these capsules and you get just the right amount within the capsule. And this is their matcha scalp oil. Each dose contains a rich blend of matcha, castor oil and rosemary oil. Apply to the scalp as a pre-shampoo treatment. Rehab, nourish and stimulate your thin and broken hair for fuller, healthier looking hair. Yes, absolutely. I cannot wait to try that. Quite a few more number 7 products. This is Pro Artist's Moisturizer Muse lipstick, and that's a wrap mascara. I tell you what, I am going to be a pro on mascaras soon. I am literally testing the entire market. It's gonna have to be a fabulous mascara, the actual mascara, because the brush, I don't know, it might be unbelievable. I just haven't ever found a plastic brush, like a rigid plastic brush that I've ever loved. Anyway, I have not tried this one yet, so I will give that a whirl. Then we have number 7, Lip Shine Lip Oil. Oh, I love a lip oil. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful as well. Oh, it's huge. Look at how much product you get in there. Isn't that gorgeous? It's beautiful peach, but I can imagine it's quite sheer. Oh yes, please. Okay, I'll give that a try. Oh wow. Oh, it smells lovely. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. This is in Hollywood Rose. Beautiful. Very, very soft. I feel like I've got olive oil between my lips. It's divine. And then this is their cream eyeshadow. This is a Gilded Glimmer. I do love a shimmery, oh my gosh, that's stunning. I am going to devour that. I love that. That is stunning. It's got a beautiful, oh my gosh, look at that. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Look at that swatch. Literally from one tiny little touch. Look how the light picks that up. It is the most beautiful gold, and the way that it sparkles. Also, it blends out beautifully as well. Look at that. That is stunning. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I can imagine wearing like a gorgeous gold dress and then just doing like a smoky eye and then adding the gold right at the last moment. That is beautiful. That is definitely going in my makeup bag. Right. What else do we have here? Precision tweezers. Well, because my eyebrows are going to just be so enormously bushy, I'm going to need some Precision Beauty Effects tweezers. They are actually the very best on the market. I do have a pair already and they are sensational. This is an electrolyte drink. This is the berry and pomegranate. Okay, we are getting towards the end. We have Only Curls Hydrating Curl Cream. I'm going to give that to my mother because my mother naturally has very, very curly hair. My mother has, when she was younger, when she was my age, I'm not even joking, she had this like mane of just thick, huge curly hair. My mum couldn't even get this scrunchie around her hair. It was just huge. And she just sort of had these enormous breasts, enormous hair, tiny waist. Really, she was the dream. My father was a very lucky man. Is a very lucky man, I should say. So I'm going to give that to her. Then this is Wonder Blading All Day Lip Satin. How interesting. In Charming. Aren't we so charming? Okay, this is like fully packaged up. I think I'm going to potentially put this in the giveaway because I do like a high gloss lip stick or gloss or oil, so I feel like someone else is going to enjoy that possibly more than me, but it's beautiful packaging and I've no doubt a stunning product. Then this is Eyeshadow Stay-In, a long wear liquid eyeshadow. As you know, I love my liquid eyeshadows. Giorgio Armani, massive shout out. They do this like foolproof, but I appreciate they are quite expensive. So finding other options that, talking of sparkles, it's so sparkly, my camera can hardly focus. Isn't she beautiful? Oh wow, that is stunning. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness, that is stunning. stunning. Oh, okay. Love, 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 love. Then we have some dirty coffee. This is the Lion's Mane Mushroom Super Blend. Do love myself some dirty. Absolutely brilliant. More lashes. I've got lashes for days. I'm definitely going to pop some lashes in the giveaway. I think I'm going to give these angel feathers a whirl. I really feel like maybe I can really get to grips with these ones. And then you pro lash girlies, I think Anushka's also going to love the lashes. And then what is this? This is a loop. Oh my goodness. I have wanted to try these and I actually just don't understand why I haven't. I genuinely can't comprehend why I have never tried these. I think you guys already know, but I'm not the best sleeper, especially when I have a walrus. A walrus that is going through some form of like seizure, maybe a giving birth walrus who is groaning. I mean, I'm not maybe painting the best picture here, but absolutely horrific snora. That would be my husband. And I've heard so much about loop being amazing for sleeping, like noise cancelling, snoring. A lot of people actually wear these at festivals. And so I've got my very own loop ear, like pods, I suppose, earplugs. So they look like this, and the little earplugs are on the inside. They look too beautiful to be earplugs. And then in this little nifty box, I've got the sort of soft bits that go into your ear canal, and like the little extras. And so how does it work? You put this in. Which way do you like put it in? Oh wow. Oh gosh, they are amazing. Gosh, they're very comfortable. That's the other thing, like I literally, my weekly Amazon list is the wax earplugs, and you sort of have to like warm them up and like get them in, and it's a little bit discombobulating in all honesty with you having your ears filled with wax, and also they're so uncomfortable. But these, oh wow. Okay, well I'm gonna have a little look at the instructions, make sure I've actually got these in right, but this might be a game changer. This might right here save my marriage. I am joking, by the way. I will do other things before the snoring ruins my marriage. I'd always say to him, go and have the thing that you can go and do to stop you from snoring, or go and sleep in another room. Anywho, marine collagen. Something my mother swears by. This is Boots' own liquid drink, high strength skin formula. I think I need to start doing more things like this. I think I need to take like liquid collagen a little bit more seriously. Obviously we were with Wild Nutrition, and I am starting to take their 500 plus, literally in my smoothie, in my soup, in my tea, in my coffee. You don't taste it at all. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how it changes my skin, and also changes how I feel, the hair, the nails, the whole shebang. So I'll let you know what I think about that. And I'm not gonna do a load of different things. I'm gonna stick to Wild Nutrition, test that out first, give you guys my thoughts, and then yeah, I'll test out the marine collagen. Whereas my mother, she takes everything simultaneously at the same time. So this is Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. This is unbelievable. A young girl that I follow on Instagram, she is a beauty influencer, but she's so much more than that because she's going through quite a difficult time at the moment, and she does these like get ready with me's, and I find her really inspirational. She's amazing, and she always uses this. I think she uses this like every single day. It reminds me of her. And then the final few little bits and bobs, can you believe it? After I don't know how long. I told you this was ridiculous. So this is vitamin C. Oh, that's exactly what I need to take. I'm gonna take that right now. Liposomal encapsulation. Up to 4 times higher absorption, 1,000 milligrams, citrus orange flavor, liquid food supplement, immune system, energy, skin, and psychological function. Zuki, yes please. I'm gonna have that right now. Ooh, it's delicious. My mum used to give me, when I was a little girl, these little sachets before I went to school with my vitamins in. It tastes like that. Reminds me of my little Rupert house. It's amazing how taste and smell can take you back into a memory. I went to Rupert House in Henley-on-Thames, a little very sweet, very traditional English primary school, and I remember, oh, my little my little school bag. Well, as easy as that, I've just inhaled that. That's gonna be brilliant. Then this, oh, this is a lash applicator. Well, that's gonna be very handy. Very handy, Andy. Okay, another, oh, this is another lash enhancing serum for visibly longer lashes. All these lashes and brows, Christ. Another ceremonial grade mushroom super blend lion's mane. And I can't believe I'm about to say it, but that is everything. Have you ever seen a more mind-blowing goodie bag? Beyond generous, almost a touch beyond ridiculous. I feel so blessed, I feel so lucky. I cannot wait to test out so many of these incredible products. I'm gonna put them to the test. I'm gonna let you know my thoughts. I'm also going to ensure that quite a few of these pieces go into family stockings, family Christmas presents, and at the end of the year, there's going to be one mega giveaway. So make sure to subscribe. If you are a subscriber, you might win this goodie bag. But anyway, it's been a gorgeous day. I cannot wait to devour that butternut, squash, carrot, and coconut soup. I'm gonna get that nice crispy sage on the top. And in all honesty with you, I'm going to have a really early night. I need to do a little bit of organizing. If you saw the chaos currently behind me that I'm currently trying to shield. I mean, have you ever seen my kitchen table look so sad? But before that there is a masterpiece, there has to be a touch of madness. So at the minute, it's absolutely chaotic. It's everywhere. I did also receive the most beautiful L'Occitane gift bag, but I think I might have to save this for the next vlog. So I will unbox that with you guys on another vlog to come. But we're almost there. We're almost there. We're Black Friday first, so make sure to take advantage of all of my discount codes. I'll leave all of my discount codes in the description box down below. So make sure if you are in the market for anything from vitamins, Gingiberi, Idyl, beautiful jewelry, workout wear, Halara, Smee, make sure to use the discount code. Gosh, we've got so many codes this year. I feel so grateful to all of my brands that they give me these codes to give to you guys. So make sure, LilySilk, unbelievable discount with LilySilk. Anyway, I'm gonna stop warbling on. I'm gonna clear up the mess that I have created, and I will see you guys on the next vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. Honestly, you put me in such an amazing mood. So thank you for watching. And most importantly, as always, sending you so much love. I love you all.